Hey guys, what's up? It's me Sahim from SahimTech, and in this tutorial I'm gonna be showing you how to create a YouTube channel art or YouTube banner for your YouTube channel. So let me show you how it's gonna look like. It's gonna be looking something like that looks really professional. So I'll be sharing with you how to create this in a completely free software, and you don't even need to download it. It's online based and it's completely like Adobe Photoshop, but Adobe Photoshop is a paid software. But the one I'm going to show you right now, it's completely like Adobe Photoshop, but it's online based. That's the only difference. And you know why I said it's like Adobe Photoshop? The whole interface is like Adobe Photoshop, and guess what? It also supports, PSD files within Adobe Photoshop format files. So let's get started. So first of all, head over to your browser and then click on the link that's there in the description, which says, PhotoPea. Just hit enter and then it'll open up PhotoPea. Now let me show you Adobe Photoshop and Adobe PhotoPea. Let's see what's the similarities. You can see that this is how PhotoPea looks like. This is Adobe Photoshop and this is PhotoPea. Look at this similarity. You can see this and this almost looks the same. Only a few differences here and there, but that also we can get it fixed. Like this is the swatches. The swatches here looks a bit different, but the swatches here looks almost same, but it has only a few colors. But you can definitely select your own colors. So let's get started. So first, in the description I've also put a Google Drive link. Just open it up, and to enter full screen hit F11 on your keyboard once you're in PhotoPea. Then click on File and then Open. And then once you've downloaded the Google Drive file I've put in the description, you'll find in the downloads page the banner files by SahimTech folder. Open it up, and then you'll first have to open up the editable PSD files with the guides and banner guide pick. Just click on that and then click on Open. And then after you've opened it up, something like this will show up. Now this is the guides which we're going to use to create our banner, to design our banner. Now this is the text and logo safe area, which means that this is the place where you're going to add the things which normally comes in any banner. Now let's open up our background images. Like I said, I've put the Google Drive link for this folder in the description, and in that folder we have a lot of backgrounds which you can select from. I'm gonna be using this one called Black Metal. You can select whatever you want. Let me just select today. For this one I'll be using black texture with a bit of brightness in the middle. That's what I've renamed it to. And then just hold Control, and also if you have a Facebook account, Instagram, or any other accounts, you can even type in Google, or you can select from this also. Let me just select all of these just to show you guys. And then once you're done selecting all the ones, just click on Open and make sure you also select your logo. This is mine. In the folder you won't find this, but when you're downloading it, you'll also have to paste your logo into the folder. So I'm just dragging in my SahimTech logo. And now that I've dragged it in, now I'm just going to go back to my texture page, and this is the texture which we're going to use. So let me just drag this and drop it onto the editable PSD file with guides, that one. Let me just drop it in here. Then hit Ctrl T on your keyboard and then hold Shift to drag it and increase the size. Make sure you hold Shift, otherwise the image will be altered. It's a bit laggy, it's not like Photoshop, but I think you can follow along. And then just click on the mouse pointer to completely move it. Then use your arrows to move it up and down if you want, but mine is completely aligned. Then head back to your logo where you have saved your logo. This is my logo here. And then drag it and drop it onto the editable PSD file page. Then do Ctrl T again and then drag and decrease the size. And then zoom into the page by doing Ctrl plus. And just drag it and align it in the middle. Make sure you put it in the middle of this huge rectangle and not anywhere else. It should be in this rectangle. Just gonna keep it I'm gonna keep it in the left side, like right there, so that it looks nice. Then once you're done aligning it accordingly, just click on the mouse cursor icon here, and we've inserted our logo. Now let's add a bit of text. So just click on text, the text icon. Now after you click on the text icon, click anywhere inside the rectangle and type in your channel name. Let me just type in SahimTech. And then just click on the mouse cursor icon and do Ctrl T and then hold Shift and increase the size of the font you've inserted. And let me just drag it and keep it somewhere up here. then click on the mouse cursor icon. Now once you're done inserting your text, let's change the font. Just click on the text icon and then select the font that's right here, the text, and head over here where you can just change the font. So you can just select from a variety of fonts that's been given here. You can even select something like this. It doesn't look good for me, so I'm just going to change it. The best font which I recommend is 𝗵𝗵𝗲𝗀, which is available here, but if you don't like it, you can definitely change it, the one you want. So what I'm gonna select is this one, which is Ctrl+1, and yeah, I think that looks pretty epic. So then click on the mouse cursor and just adjust it the way you want, and then right click on the SahimTech, whatever you put your channel name, right click on it on the layer and then click on blending options. Then the layer style page will open up. Now here all I'm going to do is just come down where it says drop shadow, and then once you select the drop shadow, also check the box which is color overlay, and then in the panel of color overlay, select it to white and then click on OK. And you can see now that looks pretty cool. Now head back to the drop shadow panel and then decrease this distance so that's in the center, and increase the size a bit and also the spread. You can adjust it the way you want. You can see the difference showing up here, and then just add a little stroke effect onto your text. Change the color to anything you want. I'm just keeping it at black, and yeah, I'm just going to increase the size of the stroke, not too much. Just going to keep it a little bit of stroke. Yeah, that looks okay. Just click on OK, and you can see that's how our cool text looks like. Now let's add another text which is going to be the slogan of your channel. You're going to keep in mind is tech and computing made simple. And then just hit the mouse cursor again and Ctrl+T, and then just decrease the size by holding shift and drag the corners. Just adjust it so that's inside the rectangle, and make sure it's I'm rotating it. Just make sure it's small, and make sure it fits under the SahimTech logo and inside the box. So let me just adjust it. You can see mine is a bit laggy, but it'll because it's not like it's an online based software, and it's like almost like Adobe Photoshop, so it takes so much of your computer's resources, of course. Now we're gonna copy the layer style put to SahimTech and then paste it onto my slogan. So right click on SahimTech, and then here click on layer style. Right click and click on layer style, and then here click on copy. And then head back to the other layer where your slogan is. Right click on it, layer style, and this time hit paste. You can see the same effect given for SahimTech is right now pasted onto the slogan. Now select the SahimTech layer and your channel name layer, and then just adjust it using your arrows key so that it's adjusted the way you want it. And then select the other layer and also drag it and adjust it the way you want. It'll take a couple of times to get it right. And then once you're done doing that, you can even add something else, like in my banner you will see that there is also that tech videos, computing, and more. That little thing, if you want, you can also add it, but I'm not gonna do it. To do that, you just click on the text icon here, and then just click anywhere on the screen, and then type in tech videos or whatever your channel is, the subject of your channel. Okay. Now just head back to the Facebook icon. Now if you have a Facebook account, just drag the Facebook thingy and then the Facebook icon and then drop it on here. Now you can see it looks pretty weird because it has this white thingy in the white background. We don't want that, so just do Ctrl+Z and then head back to Facebook icon, and this time click on the selection tool, this one, the magic select, and here select. Now here you can see this is a magic wand tool. Just right click on it, and then this time select quick selection, and then move your cursor and then just select the Facebook icon. Once you're done, do Ctrl+X and head back to the editable PSD file tab, and then do Ctrl+V. And then you can see now it has pasted the Facebook icon, and that weird white background has gone. So now just adjust it so that it's in the corner somewhere, and make sure it's really small. It shouldn't look really obvious. And once you're done, make it very big or something according to the size, and then just hit the mouse cursor here. Now let's add the Instagram icon. Just now this time you can see it has a checkerbox background. That means that it's transparent, so you don't need to select the quick selection tool and adjust it. So let me just do Control T and make this small. Make sure you hold Shift, okay? So if you don't hit Shift, then now let's see what happens if we don't hit Shift and if we make it small. You can see it's altering the image. So let me do Control Z, and if you want to make it decrease the size of the image but not the dimensions, just hold Shift and then make it smaller. So let me just keep it somewhere right here and make it smaller so that's like almost the size of the Facebook icon. And you can just use the arrows to move it left, right and stuff. Let me just go to the TikTok icon. No, the Twitter icon first. Then drag it and drop it onto the editable PSD file page. So I'm just gonna fast forward the video because I don't want to bore you guys with the whole process of moving the icons here and there. So now once you're done adding the icons, you can see I've added all the icons, but even though I don't have a Facebook, Instagram, Twitter or TikTok account, I've just added it simply so that just to show you guys, just in case any of you guys have it. And now you can see it's a bit boring. It's just the icons, blandly there on the banner. So just right click on it and then click on blending options. You can see the name is given background here, but that's not the name. Actually, this is TikTok. So double click on the background thingy and then type in TikTok so that you can keep it more organized. Just click on the eye icon to see whether it's the correct one. This is Twitter, so right double click and then type in Twitter. Do it for all of them. This is Instagram, and then this I guess is Facebook. Once you're done, renaming them all, right click on any of the icons and click on blending options. Now after the layer style panel window has opened up, just select drop shadow. And then just increase the size a bit so that it's showing up right there. Then you can just change the color to something like a gray color so that it shows up right there. Just click on OK and then you can increase the size again. It doesn't show right here because the background is black, so if you put a shadow on top it doesn't show up. So now because it doesn't show up, let's add a glow effect. Click on outer glow. Here you can see outer glow, just click on that and then here increase the size of the glow. Make it really small and then spread also so that it's a bit dark, and then increase the opacity if you like. I'm just gonna keep it light. And then once you're done doing all of that, you can change the color to something like a gray. Let me just copy the hex code of this so that I can change it later. You can even change it into a gray color like that, but let me just keep it the color it was. Then click on OK. And yeah, that looks cool, right? Click on OK and then right click on the Facebook layer and then layer style, and then this time click on copy. Then paste the layer style on all these layers so that it has all the icons have the same layer. Layer style, paste. Right click, layer style, paste. Okay, now all the layers have its layer style pasted. You can just use the arrows to move them apart so that they don't join with each other because it doesn't look really good. Select the layer and then use the arrows to move them. Now that we've dragged and kept it like that, now let's decrease the opacity of the image so that it blends with the background. So first click on TikTok and then in the opacity section just click on the arrow and then drag to increase or decrease the opacity. Let me just keep it in 41. Then copy the 41 number and then paste it to all the opacity that's there here. Control V. So now that I've decreased the opacity, you can see now it's blending a bit with the background. So you can see we've almost done with our banner. Oh, what is this? Is a Facebook icon right here? I don't know why, but the Facebook icon has, it was right here, like here. Let me just put it out of the page. Okay, so now let's add a drop shadow effect to our logo here. Right click on the logo layer and then click on blending options. Then over here, select drop shadow. And then increase the drop shadow so that it shows up, and increase the spread also. Then increase the opacity so that it's a bit dark. And then once you're done, we can see that we're almost done with our banner. Now all you got to do is just add the text in the bottom. Like if you want, I have put it on my banner, but it's your wish. Just add tech videos. And now once you're done typing the text, just copy the other part, like, I have tech videos, that's one word, and computing and more, that's another. Just do Control X and then just select the other half of it and then just do Control X and then leave it like that. And then once you're done adjusting it, decrease the size and just keep it somewhere right here. And then click on the text icon again and then click on the page again. And then paste the thing which you just made. The text you just copied, and then decrease the size again so that it looks just like the text it was earlier. Then just use the arrow to adjust it. I'm just gonna make it smaller. And then use your arrows to move it up and down. So now once you're done doing this, you know why I just told you to just put them separately? Because we're gonna add a small dot in the middle so that it looks a bit cool. So hit F11 on your keyboard to exit full screen. Create a new tab and then type in copy paste dot. Just type in dot. And then just click on the first link right here. And then here just copy the text that's right here, copy. Or you can just click here as well. I've put a link to this in the description just in case you don't get it. And then just add another new text layer. Then this time paste the dot and just move it so that it is right in the center right there. So now once you're done, just copy the SahimTech layer style by clicking on layer style. And then just click on copy and then select the dot layer and then paste the layer style, paste. And then also the other text like tech videos and all of them, just paste the layer style for them also. Tech videos, layer style, paste. You can see the dot is having a little bit huge stroke effect, so let's gonna right click on it. Oh, where's the dot? This one, right click on it, then click on blending options, and in the stroke panel just decrease the size so that it's not really fat. Just keep it something like 8 and then just click on OK and copy that layer style and then paste it onto computing and more. Yours might be something else. Mine is tech videos, computing and more, and then paste it right there. Then hit F11 to enter full screen. Make sure you do that. Control plus to zoom in and scroll down and then use your arrows. Just make sure you check this one. And then you select the second text layer and then use your arrows to move it. And then select the dot and then move it also to the right. Just do it till it has an even space between both the text and the dot. Let's do Control minus again and we're almost done with our banner. You can see we're done with our banner. Not almost done, we're completely done with our banner. Now just do a bit of small editing, like just moving the text up and down, increasing and decreasing the opacity to the way you want. And now this is just one type of how you can design your banner. This is not the only method which you can use. You can use other methods also, like keeping a logo in the middle and then writing something on the right side and also in the left side. Or you can even also do something like putting your face or your face's image on the banner and then your channel name right here. I've put my logo right here, but you can erase it and put your face over here also as well. It's just your choice. Now once you're done designing your banner, and it's not necessary that you should also always use a black color background. You can use others also, which I have as well put in the folder, which I just put in the description, which is where is it? Yeah, the banner files. You can see all these background images which I had got from Google, so you can use in your banner like this, and all of these are which you can use. So once you're done selecting the ones you want and changing all the stuffs and completely finished designing your banner, all you gotta do is just click on File and then Save, Export As, and then select PNG because that will create the highest quality. Then you can increase and decrease the quality here. I'm just gonna keep it at the highest, and then leave the width and height just the way it is because I have put the the dimensions according to how the banner should look. You can see mine is 1.1 MB, which is not really high. Then just click on Save and then it'll download it onto your computer in the downloads page. Now just in case you have Adobe Photoshop, you can even click on File and then save, and then save as PSD. Then it'll download a PSD format file. And if you have Adobe Photoshop and you didn't use PhotoPea, it doesn't matter, because this method also works for Adobe Photoshop. All the shortcut keys like Ctrl+T for increasing the size of images are completely the same. Now that we've downloaded our banner, just head over to your Windows Explorer and then downloads, and then open up your banner, which is right here. And you can see we have completely created our YouTube banner. Now all you've got to do is just close all the windows and then head over to YouTube, and then click on your channel icon right here, and then here click on YouTube Studio. Then after you've clicked on YouTube Studio, head over to customizations, and then over here just click on basic branding. And then here is where you can change your banner, which is the banner image page. Now here all I've got to do is just click on change, and then go to downloads, and then open up the page where your banner is saved. Mine is right here. And then click on open, and then here it will show you how your banner will look like on all the devices. This is how it will look like on a TV. This is how it will look like on your desktop or laptop, and this is how it will look like on a mobile device. You can see all the things which we put is right there in the center, and it's all completely aligned and it's completely same. There's no, and there's nothing cut off or something. Then once you're done, you're checking that, making sure that all is done. Just click on done, and voila, you've now changed your banner image, and that's all. So guys, that's the end of this tutorial. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give this video a like and share with your friends. And also shout out to Bacha TV for filling out the SahimTech query and suggestion form and suggesting this video. Till then, see you later. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.